So guys, welcome your faces right back to the final episode of the first season. The season finale. And what a finale it is. You couldn't write it better yourself. Celtic in the last game of the league, we've got to beat them by 4 goals. If we beat them by 4 goals, we swing it and we win on goals for the season. If not, Celtic win the league. And failing to win the league, or if we do win the league straight after it, we then have a chance to win the Scottish Cup with Hearts in the final of the Scottish Cup. That's right, so good, I say it twice. So let's get straight into this game and let's see if we can do it. Now we're going to go attacking from the start, so this game could end up 3-0 whitewash because we won't score 4 goals otherwise, not on Legendary. And this is the team we'll be rocking with. Now, although you can see a team that's done okay this year, there's going to be a lot of changes next year. We want to really strengthen this team. We want to make it better and get rid of the dead wood. Like, Windass has been good, and the reason he's playing is because he's in form. But we can do a lot better in Windass. And then you've got Ryan, Jack, and Dons in the middle. Dons is getting a bit older now. He'll probably go. Alves will probably go. Fodderham's going to go because he's getting switched for Emre Deki, I'm sure his name was. So there's a lot of players that are going to have to go and be replaced. So we're going to have some household changes next year. But let's see how they can finish the season off this year. Now, if there was any team you had to score 4 goals against, it's Celtic. But we have done it before. We've beaten 5-1. But it's going to be a tough one. So let's see how we can do. There we have your usual Sinclair, so I presume it'll cut to Ryan Jack. Yep, there we go. It's like clockwork. But this is the biggest, most dramatic finale to a career mode you will see. And let's get straight into it. Right now, Celtic, top of the league. Ahead on goal difference, ahead on points. If we beat them, we go even on points. If we beat them by 4 goals, we go even in goal difference, and we win on goals for this year. Jack into the centre, tries to play it forward, messes right up. Oh, and Bruno gets turned. Come on, Fodderham. And we go 1-0 down. As I said, it's the last thing we want, and that's why Bruno's going. He's too slow. If he gets turned, he's gone. So we're going to look to bring in a very, maybe quick, powerful centre-back. Ada's not going to cut it either. He's the same. It's like having a younger Bruno. So, although I had big aspirations for Ada, I'll probably maybe try and sell him on. And we'll see if we can get a really quick, powerful centre-back to cover. Brilliant interception. Now we have the ball out wide here with Arms. And we try to play a 1-2, but Forrest covers it up. The belly on Bruno again. Gets the ball across. Good win back for Candeas. Good run. Armstrong cuts inside. And Celtic go 2-0 up. Looks like this is not going to go the way we wanted. And we will not be winning the league this year. But we're playing for pride now. Oh well, Celtic's been better over the season. We were better right at the start until we started simming games. Then once we sim games, things went downhill. So you'll need to tell me next year if you want to sim games as well, or if you want to just play every game. And it's 3-0. Too easy. Look how easily he just passes this into the net here. Pass by, pass by. He gets lost. And he just passes it into the top of the net. I can't wait to get rid of Fodderham now. I like him in real life, but this game doesn't do him any justice at all. Ryan Hardy gets through. Can he score? Nope. Poor finish. Good run, poor finish. Right, we know we can get them at corners. Let's see if we can do it again. Ball in the middle, goal for a corner. 3-1. We could maybe save some pride this game, but we're definitely winning the league. And they're just going to stand there and clap, I think. They're not going to do anything. Come on, guys. Clock's ticking. Nope, they just that's how people celebrate when they score against Celtic. They'll stand in the middle and go. As we said, Hardy just doesn't pull off the pass you want him to as much as you would love him to. That one was more difficult, but still. So 89 minutes, 3-1 down. Celtic are wasting time. They know they've won the league. They're going to lift it right in front of our faces. And there we go, 3-1 loss. God awful, and Celtic win the league. Candace might be out the door as well. He's been good this year, but could get the money for him and build a more Scottish base. Something a bit more solid. So we'll need to see. There's got a couple of players in the Premiership I'm looking at. Ex-Ranger as well. That's been talking about Rangers recently on Twitter. And Home Nation. And he's also, you know, not getting a game at the team he plays for. And he's got a good rating in this game. Maybe see if we can snatch him up. It would be realistic enough. And Dodo, after scoring against Celtic, goes up to 72. And let's get into the squad and pick our squad for the final, because it isn't going to be this squad. So 4-4-2. Morelos. He'll be playing with Joe Dodo. Jack will be coming off because he can't seem to handle the pressure for Rossiter. Dalcio can get a wee shot in the final for Candeas. He will be getting a new right mid. That's for sure. Or we could try this actually. Could try Tavernier right mid, see how he plays, because he's got a good whip on him, but his defensive duties aren't brilliant. Centre backs, where's Bates? Bates has been better than Bruno this year. There we go. And who else do we have that we might want to bring on? We'll bring Atakai onto the bench for Pena. And Dons will come off for Thill. And there we go, that'll be the team for the final. Doesn't look as strong on paper, but might be stronger when it actually comes to playing, because the team that's been playing it now just seem poor. Let's play. I'll be back, keys, in the final. So guys, welcome back, and as we can see from the right, Liverpool have won the Europa League. So Klopp has done what he wanted to do. He must have got put out of the Champions League this year, but he's went through and won a European trophy at least. And the next one right there is a wee hint to what will be coming up, because we remember our manager of the Finnish national team, and we also happen to get through to the World Cup, so we might have a wee Finnish International World Cup special series running alongside this, which could be quite fun. But hopefully support that one as well as you're supporting the Rangers one. And let's get right into the Scottish Cup final. We've seen the team. Let's see if we can go and win our first piece of silverware. We know the team. Tavernier playing out right, Dalcio playing out left, Morelos, Dodo up top. It's just a chop change team, and it will be getting changed even more. I'm looking at a couple of Premier League players that aren't getting as much games. Might be in a wee bit more in real life, but in this game they're not. So realism factors would say that means that they will be wanting to move. They're complaining. They're not getting looked at by other English teams. So why doesn't a Scottish team come and pick them up? It's not as if we can't afford their wages. We've got good wages this game now. So before we start though, I just want to show you the team, but we'll actually let this run through because I forgot that it has the cool fire and all that as well. Scottish Cup final, playing at Hampden. Here we go. There's your team walking out. Rangers hoping to win their first piece of silverware. They beat Motherwell to get here. We beat Celtic to get here. We had the harder run. Now let's see if we can win it. There's Dalcio with gleaming hair. Fodrian will play in his last game for us probably. He will drop onto the bench, so he might get some cup games. So let's see how we can do in the final. Now what I was actually wanting to check was I was wanting to check who's captain. So it looks like Rossiter will be captain. Which isn't too bad. We don't have anyone really that deserves to be captain on the pitch overall. Could maybe try work a different captain. See what happens. Cardozo gets it. Yep. That'll do. Cardozo can be captain. I don't mind Cardozo being captain. So we just need to fight for it back now. Brilliant win there. Switch out White. Tavernier, remember, is now playing as a right mid role because he's better at attacking, poor at defending. So we're going to try it out and play it. It might be something that happens next year, it might not be. We'll try it, but we'll definitely be looking at a new right back, so we might be seeing Tavernier playing a bit more of a right mid role. And they get themselves a free kick, which I didn't think was a free kick. This could be a bad start. Martin with his number 88 on. It's a good block for the wall, but drops straight back out. Can we save it? And Fodringham dives the opposite direction. And Stockton scores again from that angle again. Did that last time we played them as well. Scores from almost the touchline. And look at Fodringham dive the wrong way here. This is the reason I can't wait for the higher rated goalie. Because for some reason these goalies have just been messed up and been told they're crap. Dives the wrong way. Will it show us another angle? Here. Dives. Who dives that direction to save it? I don't know why this game's doing this to me. But let's see. We don't want to lose the final as well. Oh, and that's just poor, Phil. Your players are coming in to try and prove something. You're not supposed to be worse. Rossiter does well. Lovely wee touch inside as well to keep the ball rather than lay it because the pass was not open. Tavernier run through. Can he score for that angle? And saves it top corner. But that's a lot better. And good attacking for Tavernier as well as Rossiter. Rossiter did really well in the middle there. And Tavernier tries to score for that angle again but misses this time. But he's been a lot more of a threat than anyone else in the pitch, that's for sure. Lots of running into dangerous positions. So what can we do right here? Go get the ball. Bierman. I was hoping Bierman could do his typical stand tackle nick, but Rossiter's in there to cover up. Give us some good plays. Morelos over the top. Dalcio. Dalcio catch it. Yep. Can he cross it in well? It's a brilliant ball. And Dodo hits a great shot, but it's a great save. I'd like it to be more to a corner, but you've got to take what you can get. Ball gets whipped in. Front post Morelos. Doesn't quite win it. Dalcio's got it again though. And what's happened here? Gave a free kick for something. So a couple of players are making a name for themselves, playing well. And it's still disappointing overall because we are losing in the final. And from a day where we could have had 2 titles, we might end up leaving with 0. Thill's through though. And Vincent Thill scores to make it 1-1. We're back in the game and we could still win some silverware. Good to see. Lovely wee ball through there and Thill with a lovely finish. Let's get right back into this. And this team, although I was losing 1-0, are more fun to play with. I'm not a big fan of Thill in the middle. He's struggling a wee bit. Rossiter has been better than Jack. Tavernier outright's been great fun. I think it helps to have that bit of power. He might not be as quick as Candace, but that wee bit of power where when I'm running alongside someone, he can actually push them back is great. And obviously we're going to be looking at that Sambia, I'm sure it was, his name was, that we wanted last year, but he was on loan because he would be perfect to fit in behind and enter, or to change with Tavernier and switch roles because they're both same kind of player. Sambia's more quicker kind of player, so they could switch in between. Sambia overlapping and getting back. Zambia is a good defensive player as well as an attacking player. So what can we do here? Brilliant for Bates. Good interception, but it goes straight back through, but he's offside and he's missed the chance anyway, so it does not matter a dot. Here we go, chasing it back. Going to stay in the middle actually, because Bates has decided to chase it back as well, and it doesn't matter. Plays the ball behind Cardozo and he catches it on the volley and puts it bottom corner. And we're immediately back down. Oh man, that's just poor. I stayed in the middle and everything to help, and it just didn't work. So we're now down again in the final against Hearts. Can we bring this one back again? The best thing could possibly happen would be a swift reply. It's just whether or not we can get it. And Dalcio, we're not going to get it if you're passing it away like that, mate. Oh! I was going to say we might get it if they pass it away like that, but we then pass it straight away again. And that's the thing, it feels like the two teams that we've played so far, we don't have someone that can just pass a ball. They can hit a man when he wants to hit the man. Just seems like everyone's against us this game. Every tackle has been made every time we've had the ball at a corner and it's bounced back out. Foul's been given against us for just heading the ball in the centre. Nothing we can do FIFA wise. And they're going to go straight through. And it's 3-1. We're losing the final. This is absolute outrage. There's going to be household changes next year, that's for sure. This team is god awful, man. So you have Ryan Hardy out here, Josh Windass. Tries to play it back at Ryan Hardy, just gives the ball away. And nothing in the middle. Nothing. And we lose 3-1. Hearts win the Scottish Cup final. We come away with nothing. Oh, it's an absolute disgrace. There will definitely be household changes next year. Half the team you see here will be what's left. Oh man. And there you see it. So, what you're going to have to do for me, guys, you're going to have to tell me who you want bought for next year. Comment below, because this just is not good enough. Going to need you to tell me. Comment it, and I'll get them. We need to change it. This is poor. So we're in Europe next year. It'll be the Europa League, and we have the Scottish. We hopefully can win the Scottish Cup next year. So let's have a look at everything before we go into the international. Let's look at our tables. So Liverpool won the Euro League, the Champions League finals between Napoli and Tottenham. We lost in the European International Cup final. We lost in the Scottish Cup final. We lost in the league by 1. And that's it. I was looking for the League Cup, but I guess the League Cup not in the game this year. Maybe. So guys, if you come back next episode, or the mini-series that will be running will be the World Cup. So hopefully we can do something in that. And then when we get back, I'll look at all your comments and hopefully we absolutely change this team and annihilate next year. That's what we need to do, that's for sure. But thanks for watching. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for everything you're doing for me. And I'll catch you in the next one.